by Mila Jovovich's. That sounds so wrong. Honest to God, I look like a mess right now because it is so hot and I'm having like a really bad hair day and oh, it's awful. What is up everybody? It's your girl Leni and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I'm giving you guys a review for the new Resident Evil movie called Resident Evil: The Final Chapter. For those of you who don't know what Resident Evil is, Karina, it's basically two things. One is a video game franchise and two, the film series. The video game, and I'm gonna be citing Wikipedia. I'm gonna be citing Wikipedia over here on my laptop right next to me. It is a survival horror video game created by Shinji Mikami and Tokuro Fujiwara, and it is owned by the video game company Capcom. There are multiple characters and their roles in recurring outbreaks of zombies and other monsters, initially due to the release of the T-virus, and over time, more biological weapons. It was created mainly by the fictional Umbrella Corporation, but later on more companies take over. The movie, which is what I'm going to review, is, again, I'm citing Wikipedia, a science fiction action horror hexology film loosely based on the Japanese video game of the same name, aka the video game. Now, although Alice, the main character of the whole film hexology series, is not an actual person in the video game, there are lots of characters that she communicates with throughout the series that are in the video game. For example, we have Jill Valentine, Carlos Oliveira, Claire and Chris Redfield, Albert Wesker, Barry Burton, Leon Kennedy, and Ada Wong. I'm linking the trailer down below so you guys can check it out. I think it was really well done. I recommend you see it. So the overall plot of this movie is Alice going back to Raccoon City because the Umbrella Corporation has developed a serum or an antivirus for the T-virus. It's airborne, so that way anything that comes in contact with this antivirus and has the T-virus will be killed instantly on contact. The problem is, since Alice has the T-virus, she's also gonna die. From the beginning, the movie is go, go, go. You don't really have time to adjust to what's happening. The movie begins with Alice surviving a trap slash setup made by Wesker in Washington, D.C. We go into a never-ending journey of Alice fighting zombies and trying to live and blah, blah, blah. At the end of all the fighting, basically she runs into the Red Queen. The Red Queen was portrayed by the daughter of Mila Jovovich, who I think is amazing. Her role as the Red Queen was spot on. That was weird. The Red Queen tells her that she's been betrayed and that, you know, the serum exists and she has to go to the Umbrella Corporation in Raccoon City in under 48 hours because if she doesn't, the last of humanity will have died. So now Alice is against the clock. Sorry if you heard that, I was setting my water down. So now we're against the clock. Alice has 48 hours to go to Raccoon City to get the serum and she runs into Dr. Isaacs. Blah blah blah, tons of fighting later, she ends up escaping his hands. When she runs away, she reunites with Claire, who introduces her to 5 new people. Doc, who is her boyfriend at the time, Cobalt or Cabalt, Christian, Abigail, and Razor. Now these are the main people we're introduced to in the movie. There's obviously lots of other people, but we don't really know who they are. Long story short, she makes it into the Umbrella Corporation. There, the Red Queen contacts Alice and tells her that in her group, there's a traitor that's been feeding Umbrella where they are, what they're doing, everything that they've been doing basically. Tons of booby traps later and fighting and blah blah blah, we meet up with Wesker in his main office with only Doc, Claire, and Alice. Oh, but surprise! You remember the Dr. Isaacs I mentioned earlier? Yeah, he's not real. He was a clone. There we meet the real Dr. Isaacs. But it doesn't end there, fam. Guess. Just take a wild guess who the traitor is. Go ahead. I'll give you some time to guess. If you guessed Claire, you're wrong. It was Doc, Claire's boyfriend. I'm just trying to psych you guys out. But for real though, it doesn't even end there. Because guess what we find out? Just guess. If you do not want a spoiler, you need to skip now. We find out the Alice that we've known from the first movie is a fucking clone. We meet the real Alice, whose name is Alicia. Now, she owns 50% of the company along with Dr. Isaacs, who owns the other 50% of the company. So let's get to the ending. Wesker ends up getting severely injured after Alicia fires him and the Red Queen attacks him. Dr. Isaacs ends up dying when Alice blows him up and saves the serum. And Doc dies when Claire shoots him straight up in the head. While Wesker was injured by the Red Queen, Alice had given him a bomb that he was supposed to hold on to until basically he died, and that was when everyone else was going to explode with him. Now, Alicia had decided to give Alice a chance at life, and she had downloaded all her memories into a contact lens that is presented to Alice at the end of the movie. Yada yada yada, more explosions, blah blah blah. Alice goes outside and breaks free the serum, and she dies along with everyone else that has the T-virus. No, I'm fucking with you. She doesn't die. For some reason, the Red Queen intervened with the serum, and basically it killed the T-virus inside of her, but not the actual human thing that Alice is. So like I said, the eye contact lens thing is presented to her at the end of the movie, and basically it ends with her riding off with Claire into the sunset because they are going to save people, because who knows how long it will take for the serum to reach worldwide. Let's get on to the review. I'm gonna start with the negative things. First of all, I didn't enjoy the jump cut-ish scenes that were presented to us in the film. So you were basically like watching, and then it's like this happening, and then boom, this is happening, and then boom, this is happening. It was kind of like whoa, and you didn't really have time to adjust to what was going on. But at the end of it all, like, I didn't really mind anymore because I had settled into the movie, and I was like, okay, so this is just gonna happen for the rest of the film. I didn't like how there are so many people in my mind, you know, that didn't come back. Chris Redfield didn't come back, and Ada Wong didn't come back. I heard that there were talks of having Michelle Rodriguez come back for the film. I don't know what role she would have played, but it would have been cool to see her there too. Okay. The two most tragic deaths in this movie, just that are also like a negative thing for me. William Levy and Ruby Rose. William Levy plays Christian in the movie, this hot-headed army type of dude, and oh my goodness, when he died, like, I died with him. My heart was just like, and honestly, I was like, I was so close to leaving the theater because I was like, no, like, this can't be, no. But y'all, when Ruby Rose died, honest to God, I started crying just a little bit. I wasn't like full on sobbing, but I had tears rolling down my cheek because it was so tragic. Oh my goodness, you're at the edge of your seat. You're like, no, please, no, not her, no. And then she's dead. Truly tragic. In the positive, I'm really happy that this film had more diversity. You saw a lot more black people, a lot more Latinos, a lot more Asians. It was really just nice to see a more colorful cast. For sure, I really loved that fucked up part where you find out Alice is a clone and Alicia is the person. It was just like, I could not deal with this, but in a good way. It was just like a punch to the face that was enjoyable. In other inappropriate things that Leni says. Also, one of my faves was that this movie did not focus much on the romantic aspect of it all. There were hints and like subtle things, but it didn't really focus on the love thing. And I really love that because there are movies that are ruined because they focus too much on the romance. My rating out of 10 would definitely be a strong 9. Because I didn't really like how the ending went, because it was kind of left in a way that's like, if we want to make another movie, we can. So to me, it's just like, you should have just ended the series there. Like, this is it, I'm Alice, and now I'm done with this, or something like that. Do I recommend you see it? Yes, 100% yes. I recommend you see it in 3D. I saw it in 4D, like /D-Box or whatever it's called, wherever you live. And I paid a bit more for not much of an experience, but it was good. It was good, but just not, I don't think it was worth the price. So 3D, yes. for Dino. Alright guys, that was it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm really passionate about the Resident Evil film series. I have all of them. I'm really waiting for this last movie to come out on DVD so I can go get it and complete my series. Leave me a comment down below with what I should review next, or maybe you have another video idea. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button. I'm not sure if I'm pointing in the right places. You can catch my links as well as Ari's links down below in the description box. Alright guys, see you next time. Bye!